In this video, we will be deploying some contracts on the Base network in order to get all the guild roles and be the top wallet for farming the Base airdrop. Now, the first thing that you will need to do is you will need to go to chainlist.org over here and click on include testnet and connect your MetaMask wallet and connect this Base Cephalia testnet to your MetaMask wallet. Now, if you are not able to connect it from here, you can simply scroll down over here and just check this few addresses over here where you can go ahead and connect it to your MetaMask. Now, if you are still not able to actually go ahead and connect Base Cephalia to your MetaMask, you can go to docs.base over here, and as you can see, they have all the details in order to add the Base testnet Cephalia manually. So the chain ID is like 84532. Now the next thing that you will need to do is you will need to go to guild.xyz over here and connect your wallet over here, and we'll be getting all these roles. Now as you can see, few days back only 1.3k people had completed this, and now the competition is increasing. Now around 3.3k people have already completed and got those pins over here, but you are still early because there are total 7.3 million plus wallets that are actively transacting on the Base network. Now the next thing that you will need to do is you will need to go ahead and create an account on Alchemy over here and simply go to Base Cephalia, input your MetaMask address and get some testnet Cephalia tokens. Now please note that you might have to have like around 0.001 ETH on your main Ethereum mainnet. This is to avoid bots getting Base Cephalia faucet and spamming it. Now in the later part of this video, we'd be going ahead and deploying all the contracts. We'll now deploy the basic math contract and get the basic NFT pin. So all you have to do is you will need to go to remix over here and go ahead and create a new workspace. So I will name this as Basecamp builders maybe, and I will click on OK. Now all you have to do is you will need to go ahead and create a new file over here and simply go to owner.sol and click on Solidity compiler and click on compile. And now in the environment you will need to select injected provider MetaMask, and please note that the custom network should be 84532, which is testnet Cephalia for Base network. Now simply go ahead and deploy this and simply accept this one and wait for the transaction and the owner creation to be completed. So as you can see, it's completed now. Now all you can do is you can go to your MetaMask wallet, search for the latest activity, go to V1 block explorer over here and just check if it's successful. Now simply go to my GitHub, links in the description. Go to basic math, copy this code and head to remix, and in the contracts over here we'll create a new file and name it basic math. I will press on enter now, and I will simply go ahead and paste this code and click on OK. Now we'll go to Solidity compiler, compile basic math and go ahead and deploy this. Now as you can see, the creation of basic math is pending. I will go ahead and accept this one and we'll wait for it to be completed. Now it has been completed. Go back to your MetaMask wallet, check the latest contract, go to view on block explorer, copy this contract over here and go to deployment exercise. Once again, all the links in the description. Paste your contract address over here which you have copied recently, click on submit and it will run some test. Click on confirm and we'll wait for the test to be completed. So as you can see, this one is now completed. Now we will be getting the basic NFT creation pin on the Basecamp. Now we will be deploying few more contracts in the later part of the video. Now we will go ahead and deploy the control structure contract. Simply go to remix or remix, click on contract, create new file, and you can name it control structures. Press on enter. Now you can go to my GitHub, copy the raw file, simply paste it over here, go to Solidity compiler, compile, and go to deploy and run, and it should be injected provider MetaMask with a custom network of 84532. Simply go ahead and deploy. Wait for the creation of control structures. I will click on confirm, and once it's confirmed, we'll go back to MetaMask, check for the latest contract, go to Block Explorer, go down over here, copy this contract and paste it in control structure exercise over here. Click on submit and wait for the test to run, and now you would be getting the control structure NFT badge. So as you can see, this is now completed. Now we will go ahead and deploy the storage contract. So simply go ahead and create a new file, storage, press on enter. Now go to my GitHub over here, copy the storage raw file, links in the description, paste it over here, go to Solidity compile and compile this. Now go to deploy and run over here, and it should be injected provider MetaMask. Now the deploy option is not showing. All you have to do is you will need to click over here and you will need to input all these values. So simply go to base docs over here, and the number of shares is like 1000. So I will go ahead and paste 1000. Name Pat. So name Pat. Salary 50,000. And ID number is this one. I will go ahead and copy this and paste it over here. Now simply click on transact over here, and the transaction should be completed. So we'll wait for it, and as you can see, it has been now completed. Now simply go to MetaMask, check the latest transaction, V1 Blockchain Explorer, go ahead and copy this contract, go down, paste your contract over here, click on submit, and it will run the test for you, and wait for the test to be completed. So as you can see, storage is now done. Now we'll go ahead and deploy arrays, and now this one is a simple one. You can go to create new file, make arrays, go to my GitHub, click on arrays over here, copy the raw file, simply paste this over here, go to Solidity compiler, compile this, go and deploy this one. Now we'll wait for the arrays to be completed. I will accept this on my MetaMask, and once it's completed, we'll go and view the Explorer. So it's completed now. Check the latest contract, go on Block Explorer, copy the contract over here, simply go to this page, links in the description, go down, paste the contract, click on submit, wait for it to run the test, click on confirm, and arrays is now done. Now let's go ahead and deploy the mapping contract. Pretty simple. Create a new file, name it mapping, press enter. You can go to my GitHub over here. In the mapping section, you can copy this code, and it's copied. Simply paste it over here. Go to Solidity compiler, compile mapping, go to deploy and run. It should be injected provider MetaMask. Click on deploy, click on confirm on MetaMask, wait for the contract to be completed. As you can see, now it's completed. Go to your MetaMask, check the latest contract, view on block explorer, copy this contract and paste it to your mappings exercise over here and click on submit. Press on confirm over here and wait for the test to run, and mappings is now completed. We'll now deploy the Structs contract, and it's pretty simple. You can go and create a new file, name it Structs, press on enter. You can go to my GitHub, copy this code, and it's copied. We'll go ahead and paste this. Go to Solidity compiler, press on compile, go to deploy and run, and wait for the transaction to be over. Confirm the transaction on your MetaMask. Now once it's completed, we'll go ahead and copy the contract on the blockchain. So it's completed now. All you have to do is you will need to go ahead and copy this. Go to Structs exercise, go down, paste the contract and wait for the test to run, and Structs is now completed. We'll now go ahead and deploy the inheritance contract. So simply go over here, create a new file, inheritance, press on enter, go to my GitHub, copy the inheritance code, paste it over here. Now you have to compile inheritance soul. Now go to deploy and run test over here and click on salesperson over here, and over here you will need to input some values. Simply go to base docs over here, salesperson hourly rate is 20, so I will put 20 over here, and then the ID number is 5555 345 and manager ID is 12345 12345. So simply click on transact over here and wait for the transaction to be over. Now it's completed. Now the next thing that you will need to do is you have to go to engineering manager over here, and annual salary is 200,000, so simply put in 200,000 over here. Manager ID is 11111 and ID number is 54321 54321. Now once again click on transact, accept the transaction on your MetaMask and wait for the transaction to be over. Now the transaction is over. Now once again go back to contract over here and click on inheritance submission, and now you will need to copy both the addresses over here. So simply go to your MetaMask over here, and the first one was the salesperson one. Go to view blockchain explorer, copy this contract over here, paste the contract over here. Now similarly we'll do it for engineering manager. Go to contract, view on blockchain explorer, copy the contract, paste it over here and click on transact. Now wait for it to be completed. Simply go ahead and accept this. Now we'll wait for the creation to be over. As you can see, now it's completed. Now go back to your MetaMask wallet, click on contract, click on view on blockchain explorer, copy this contract. Now you can go ahead and confirm your contract over here. Simply go ahead and click on submit, click on confirm, and as you can see it's running some tests and under test are successful. So now inheritance contract is successful. Now we will go ahead and deploy the imports contract. So simply go to create new file and create a file called as silly string utils. Press on enter. Now go to my GitHub over here and check for silly strings, copy the code, paste it over here, and you are done. Now You will need to create another file called as imports. Press on enter. Go to imports over here. Copy the code, copy the raw file, paste it over here. Go to Solidity compiler, compile on imports. Click on deploy and run over here. Now we'll wait for the deployment to be over. Simply click on confirm. Now we'll wait for the confirmation to be completed. So it's completed now. Simply go to MetaMask. Click on contract, click on block explorer. Copy the contract. Go to imports exercise. Paste the contract over here. Click on submit. Click on confirm and let the test be completed. And as you can see, now the imports contract is completed. Now we'll go ahead and complete the errors triage contract. So simply go to remix, create a new file errors, press on enter, go to my GitHub, copy this errors code over here, paste the error code, go to Solidity compiler, press on compile, go to deploy, press on deploy transaction, and we'll wait for the transaction to confirm. And once it's completed, we'll go back to our MetaMask. Now it's completed. Go back to MetaMask, click on view on blockchain explorer. Go to copy to clipboard this contract. Go to error triage, links in the description. Paste the contract, click on submit and wait for the test to be completed. And as you can see, now the errors triage contract is done. Now we'll go ahead and deploy the new world contract. So simply go ahead and create a file, name it address book, press on enter. Now go to my GitHub over here, copy the address book code and paste it over here. Now once again create a new file and name it other contracts. Press on enter. Now simply go to other contracts over here. You can copy my code, paste the code over here and go to Solidity compiler, press on compile and click on deploy transaction. Now there is some error that has come. Now what's the error? I will go ahead and check it. So it's showing as invalid code over here. Now simply click on injected provider MetaMask, click on deploy, press on confirm and we'll wait for the transaction to be over. Now as you can see, the transaction is done. I will simply go ahead and open my MetaMask, click on view block explorer, copy the contract, paste it in new word exercise, click on submit, click on confirm. And as you can see, the new word contract is now completed. We'll now go ahead and deploy the minimal token contract. So create a new file, name it minimal token, press on enter. Now go to my GitHub over here, copy the code and paste the code over here. Now go a bit up in the value, type 1 2 3 4 5 6. Go to Solidity compiler, click on compile minimal token, go to deploy and run. It should be injected provider MetaMask, click on deploy and wait for the transaction to be over. Click on confirm and we'll still wait. Okay, now the transaction is completed. Go to contract, go to view chain block explorer, copy the contract over here, paste it in minimal tokens exercise, click on submit and click on confirm and it should be successful. So as you can see, now the minimal token contract is successful. Now the next contract that we will deploy is the ERC20 contract. So simply go ahead and create a new file and name it ERC20, press on enter, go to my GitHub over here, copy the raw file, paste it over here Now simply go up over here and you will need to search this string private salt over here. Now simply put in, for example, pudgy. Now simply go to compile ERC20 over here. Now go to deploy and run contract over here, and over here in the deploy you have to select the name as pudgy and symbol as pudgy and click on transact over here. Now we'll wait for the transaction to be completed. Simply go ahead and confirm this, and it's done. Now go to your MetaMask wallet, click on the contract, go in the blockchain explorer, copy the contract over here, go and paste the contract over here to confirm, and it will run the test. Click on confirm on your MetaMask, and as you can see, the ERC20 contract has been successfully generated. Now the final contract that we are going to deploy is ERC721 contract. Simply go and create a new file, ERC721, press on enter over here, go to my GitHub, copy the code, simply paste the code, go to Solidity compiler, compile ERC721, and simply go and deploy this contract over here. Now we'll wait for the contract to be over. I will press on confirm. Now the transaction is done. Go back to your MetaMask wallet, search for the latest contract, click on block explorer, copy the contract that is generated, go and confirm the ERC721 over here, paste the address, click on submit, press on confirm on your MetaMask, and as you can see, ERC721 is now completed. So now basically we have completed all the transactions, and we have generated all the contracts on the Base network. Now simply go back to guild.xyz over here, connect your wallet and click on refresh. Now you will be able to get this Basecamp, all the roles over here, and also the developer role. So this is all for this video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friend, and also comment, as it really helps my channel grow. And in case if you have any doubts and questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I would be more than happy to help you. Hope you like my video. Thank you for watching.